Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. This morning we're back out at camp and we're going to build a fire and cook up some great breakfast for you on some cast iron, so stay tuned. I wish you guys, I don't know how well this is showing up, but the yellow flies, or deer flies you want to call them, they're like a swarm of bees all the way around the truck. It's like they're attracted to it, like they know my blood is in here and they're wanting to suck it out. So I'm not sure. We just passed some hikers back there. They were still alive, so I don't know what it is that they're liking about the truck this morning. As you might have seen in that roll up we did a little while back, every time I come here, crap laying on the ground. Alright, if you hiked it in, weighs a lot less after you drink it, right? Why not hike it out? I don't understand. I always bring a bag with me and I always police up this area or anywhere along this trail as I'm coming in and going out. I just don't know why other people have to do that. So here's what we're going to try today. We're going to try the Bitty Big Q collapsible camp grill. I'll leave you a link right up there to a little short review that we did on this product. It's just kind of unboxing and showing you how to open it up. Today we're going to actually give it a shot and see if we can use it over our campfire to hold up the Blacklock griddle. Now, this Blacklock griddle is the brand new product from Lodge. There's the Blacklock emblem on the bottom of it. And you can see it doesn't have the grill on this side. And it's much lighter than their standard griddle combo. You've seen us use a lot. If you haven't, hey, why not subscribe right now and go and see all those videos you might have missed. All right, there's about 360 videos on our channel right now, so don't forget about that channel page. All right, but this weighs a lot less than the regular 20-inch griddle combo. So we're going to see if the little Bitty Big Q will hold this guy enough where we can cook some breakfast on it. All right, so we got our cooking fire started there. I had to bring some dry wood from home. It rained finally for the very first time in a significant rain this year last night. So we brought some dry wood and just got it set up between those two logs there. Don't need a lot, we just need enough coals to get going here. So I'm gonna let that burn down, and while we're doing that, let's go look around the area. It's really peaceful out here today. So I did want to show you the bitty Big Q again. It collapses down into this bag. It's kind of been my only criticism about the way it packs so far is just if they'd made this bag just a little bit bigger, it would have been easier to get into it. Alright, and it basically just folds out like that. And you have legs that have detents on them that pop up this way. And there's 3 different positions of those. You can keep folding them out. We're probably going to use it on that second position today. Alright, and then the whole thing is adjustable on how wide you go with it. Alright, so you can go wider, you can go narrower. It's pretty sturdy. I think it's going to be plenty enough to hold our griddle, but side to side's a little shakier than back and forth. We ain't got that leg clicked in yet. There we go. Alright, so let's give it a test with the weight of that lodge. It's a little shake back and forth that way, but it's definitely holding it up. So that's going to be the setup, and we're going to just do some homemade. I just made some homemade bacon. So we're going to get that ready next, but okay. We'll give this a shot. If it don't work out, I got my my home built one. And here I got my slab bacon that I made last week. See how it looks. Just got the old K-bar out today. Cut me off some. Going across that drain, by the way. If this turns out any good, I will show you how I made it. But today's going to be the test to see how good it is. So I kind of spread them coals out. And I got my Big Q griddle right there. I'm going to go ahead and let this griddle start preheating. Go ahead and get that set on top there. Now, probably gather some small stuff. If we need it, we can stoke it a little bit, you know, as we go. So we'll let it start getting preheated, and then we'll put on the bacon. Alright, so we got her nice and warmed up. Go ahead and start putting on our homemade bacon. Pretty hot. Maybe a little too hot. We'll see how it goes. Fire's burning down. If I have to, I'm going to reach in there and drag a log out from underneath it. There's some sugar cure in this bacon, so I'm not sure if that's what's causing it to get black. But I'm assuming it is because it's kind of sticking to my griddle. So that might not end up being fit to eat. We don't know yet. But trying to get it down here to where it might be a little cooler. Guys, I've taken my pancake mix and just kneaded it with the water right in the ziplock bag, okay? So just kneaded it till it's nice and smooth. And what I'm gonna do is flip it over. I'm gonna take my knife, cut off the corner of the bag, like that. Then we got us a little pancake dispenser. Like that. It's still a little hot, but getting better. So that's looking pretty good. So let me take those off. Get some more on there, and then we'll take some of this clean bacon grease from down at this end and just kind of squish it out at the bottom of my spatula to get ready for round 2. So I got much better on the heat now. That's about perfect. And that Blacklock is doing a great job. Oh yeah, some perfect pancakes there. Now that it's really starting to cool down, let's put a little bit more of that grease back up there. It's like with a Blackstone. You kind of smooth it out with your spatch. All right, we'll get some eggs. The purpose of this video is not to show you how to do a perfect breakfast on this, but how these two items work together. And right now, I don't see any problem. I could do this anywhere. Alright, so right before I put my eggs on, you know, that's the things that are going to want to stick the most. I'm going to use the half a potato tray. And I'm going to just swirl that potato around all over that fire. Save them to cook up for dinner. And I'll go ahead and crack my egg. I'm gonna crack them separate, I think. It's easier to turn. Oh, it's running. Got a little tilt going on there. All right, well, that'll be some crispy fried. Of course, we got to go in with some of our favorites, some little swamp seasoning on them. Pull this up out of the tray there. Alright, I'm blacking mine over easy, so see how that potato trick worked. Just sliding around on there, see if I can flip it without making a mess. Probably not. Let this one down here go just a little longer. I can get him walk down here a little ways. There we go. So we're using this cast iron, that heat spread out very evenly all the way across the grill, the griddle. So it's just as hot down here by the handle, and and this handle as it is in the middle, especially on a campfire. Let's go ahead and pull these guys off. And having one of these perfectly flat bottom spatulas is going to be a real help in using this type of grill. So right before I pull this off, I'm going to go ahead and take my wet paper towel again. I'm going to go over it. And we got a bunch of sticky mess down in here on this end. Just kind of flick that off on the ground. That was from the sugar from my poor attempt at making my own bacon. We'll have to do more research on that. We'll go ahead and just wipe out that tray. See if we can do that without burning our hand off. All right, we'll get another paper towel, soak up the rest of the grease, and let it season. Organic maple syrup right there. That's what I'm talking about. So I've carefully removed the bitty big Q from the fire while it's still hot. And I got my wet paper towel again. And that's going to help you get any soot or anything like that that might be on it. There's going to be some smoke and stuff like that. Got a pretty hot fire on it. Alright, then we'll flip it over and I'll do the same thing on the other side. So overall, this was a demonstration of showing how to use the Bitty Big Q and the Lodge Blacklock griddle together to cook over a campfire. How did it work? I thought it worked awesome. You guys seen the video. It's a little shaky one way or this way or whatever, but you know, if you had some rocks or something like that to put up against it, that would make it really stable. And most of our cooking action, you noticed I use side to side, not forward and backward. So it worked really awesome. Now, this thing is not cheap. I'm gonna leave you the link right down in the description box, but you're looking for portability, it's there, okay? Packable, put it in backpack even. Same thing with the camp-made collapsible charcoal chimney that we used. All right, this thing folds up really easily. We just push that up inside there, it folds down. All right, it's got a little detent on the handle, folded up right there, and it's got a little case that goes in, okay? So backpackable. Now, if you want to try this method and you don't want to go spend all the dough to get the Bitty Big Q, first I'm going to show you real quick how quick it folds up. So we just fold the legs, just like that. And believe me, these guys ain't paying me a dime to show you this. I just thought it was really cool and kind of goes with what we do. But we'll see. It's getting a little stiffer after we've used it the first time, so we'll see how that all works out. So it packs back down into this cube, goes right back in the bag, and right back in your backpack. Now, I did use, while it was still warm, a damp paper towel to wipe it down a little bit, and you can see I still got a little smut in my hands there just folding it up. But just like the camp made, very portable. So if you're looking for space, you don't have a whole lot of space to pack, these two items well worth the money. Now, if you want to do the same idea that we just did there with a Bitty Big Q, if you don't got a lot of dough, I made this about 10 years ago. You can go back, check out our channel page. You'll see us use this a lot. I just took some old bed rails that I found laying out for the trash and used an angle grinder to cut some 45s in them here, and bent them down in a vise, and use regular sheet metal screws to put in the cross braces. Okay, you can make that for free yourself, and it is beautiful, stable place to put either the Blacklock or your big 20 griddle combo. Works excellent on this thing. There is no adjustability in the feet, so you know, if you need to get it higher up off the fire, you're gonna find some rocks or something like that to put it up on. But you can make that one for free. Works just as good. Just like I said, you don't have the adjustability in it, all right? But it is rock solid stable. As long as you just got one layer of coals up underneath it, works great, okay? We got tons of videos on our channel. Go check out our channel page, showing us using this with the griddle right over open fire or over charcoal. All right, so anyway, let's get over there and get some of that great breakfast we just made. Let's go and give that a try. Man, some pancakes. Tell you what, certain amount of satisfaction coming out here to the wilderness, nobody else around, building a fire, throwing a few provisions up, making you a really nice breakfast like this. And for some reason, everything tastes better when it's cooked outdoors. So if you like what we're doing, please smash that like button right down there to see another great Backwoods Gourmet video. It's going to be right over here. And for a whole playlist of campfire cooking, it's going to be right up there. We'll see y'all next time.